All right, how many of you are living your dream right now? You have your dream career, your dream life. And for those who don't, you laugh there and I can't do it. Why don't you? I think for most of us, the reason that we don't have what we desire is because we've got this fear. This fear of taking the first step, the fear of failing, the fear of the unknown. I myself, I've been paralyzed with fear, from pursuing my creative dreams. So I actually do have a cure recently. I met a doctor. His name, I call him Dr. Wigglebottoms. You may know him as Steamboat Willie. You might know him as Mickey Mouse. Either way, recently, my husband and I went to Disney World, and I said, look at on Walt Disney and realized that this guy right here is my mascot for facing my fears. Oh, you may know Walt Disney's the guy who created Mickey Mouse. He actually started his own animation company. He was the first in Hollywood to create his own animation company. He got fired from his first job at Hollywood and started his own. And he also innovated, innovated animation in so many ways, including he was the first person to create human realistic animation with Snow White, which actually developed through a lot of smaller things. And he created Disney World in Disneyland, which is a place that is the happiest place on earth where we can all work together to transport us to amazing places and do amazing things we never thought we could. My other hero is Amatangelo. Unlike Disney, he actually didn't go to school to be an artist. While he was in school, he decided he needed to do animation, which is interesting because he also had a hard time drawing people. Or if you've seen any of his movies, you couldn't even fathom this because he has a certain genuineness to all of the people that he creates. These are a list of a bunch of his movies. I suggest looking at them. My favorite to start. But he's actually known for doing really unique storylines, things people don't normally talk about. He normally doesn't have villains in his piece. He's all about survival. He also has female leads for most of his characters, and he's against the curve because he now only hand draws all of his animation stuff. He doesn't use computer animation at all. Don Han, he worked on The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, outlining 10 steps of the creative process. I'm going to point out 3 through 7, because this I think is pretty much everybody's running models and any problems working on the animated process instead of consultation. Here's a bunch of things I say to myself. I'm sure other people say to themselves about how much you suck. I know I stomp around the house and cry a lot doing this. And my wonderful husband is good to me about it. Where am I? We get stuck with fear, and fear is a prison. And so if you look back on the steps, you are afraid of things. And then I've got a card here that actually has a whole thing. It's a lot more interesting than me talking about it. But you get frustrated. So instead, let's have Steamboat Willie and explore the world as a child, because to be free means to act free. And to act free means doing things you don't necessarily want to, pretending you do, and then realizing it was fine the whole time, just going on a roller coaster. I don't know where I'm at. I'm so sorry. Anyway, acting like a child is awesome, and I think learning through play and experimenting through play is an amazing way to do things, because creativity takes courage, it takes bravery, it takes strength, and it's hard to do, and it's scary to do. But it's one of those things that you need to take that first step forward to actually get achieve what you want. So do new things, try new things, play with the kid. Don't play with the kid. Dance like everybody's watching and nobody's watching. And I'm going to do it right now. And I encourage everybody. Because trying something new is getting you out of the box. So my suggestion is that you don't even think about it. You just do it and try to put something out there into the universe. My dad does is actually, he likes to customize cars, but he didn't go out and buy a garage immediately. He started by working on his own car and nitpicking little things. I have a log where I do all of my desk sketches that I do randomly at work, side to side. And I suppose, I don't care if they're good, I don't care if they're bad, but I'm putting them out there because any little baby step I take to being creative actually makes it easier to do something bigger and something better. So I suggest to all of you, try something new, because we can achieve our dreams. All we have to do is loosen up and just create without fear. And just really make people want to say or go. But so in the spirit of tonight, I'm actually live drawing all the presenters during their 5-minute speeches. You can get with me afterwards, and I'll give them to you. But I thank you all very much. And And I can't wait to see what all of you guys accomplish when you start living in that.